Welcome to Get Real with Eddie, the show that dives into local, regional, and national real estate, the largest creator of millionaires, and the key to building generational wealth. Hosted by Eddie Ruettiger, designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialists. Eddie is here to share expert insights and strategies to help you unlock the power of real estate. Now, let's grow in real estate with Eddie Ruettiger.
Good morning, Nancy. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm still tired.
I'm telling you, Geritol.
You were saying that last week. You were saying that last week. I don't even know what Geritol is.
Well, for the listeners, some may remember Geritol. It's what the old folks used to,
It's like it was a vitamin or a supplement?
It's like a supplement.
Is that what it was? I remember Geritol. I didn't. When you said it, I'm thinking, okay, so it's not even around anymore?
I don't even know.
Oh,
honestly,
okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But it just...
You said something else.
I said it last week, and it kind of just stuck all week. It's been my thing all week. Just take you some Geritol.
We had National Night Out. We had a long weekend. It was just, it was one thing after another another.
My husband went with his friends. Went away for the whole weekend.
You had the whole house to yourself?
I had the house to myself.
What did you do?
It was weird.
I was going to say. Well, you speaking of weird, Thursday, tomorrow, I start a pool league, too. I'm going to get involved with a pool league.
That's fun.
Yeah, I told the wife, I'm like, she's like, you work, wife, and kid. You have no hobbies. Go get it. Bye.
Go get a life.
Go get a life. And I'm like, thank you. So,
I think.
I feel
Maybe she's
bad.
just sick of you. Just go do something.
Probably. I mean, she is. Because it's like, you see those memes, like, somebody like in the blow-up dinosaur costumes.
Yeah.
And it's like, going to see what my wife's doing now. Yeah, I would do something like that.
Yeah.
And
she would be like,
leave me alone. Get away from me.
Go do something.
Yes. Go to the bar and go drinking. So, but, I mean, just, yeah. So, I start a pool league tomorrow night.
That's
so
fun.
That'll be fun. I got some good friends that sucked me in. And, it didn't suck me in. There was an opening, and I said, I think that would be fun. And they're like, okay, cool. And now I'm going to be shooting pool. So, we'll see how well I do. Good times. So,
Good times.
Let me flip over here. NAR. I pulled this off of NAR. NAR pending home sales report shows 0.4% decrease in July. Now, this is going back in July. So, month over month, there was a decrease of 0.4%. Declines in the Midwest and Northeast, essentially flat in the South, and there were some gains in the West. Year over year, a 0.7 increase in home pending sales. Increases in the Midwest and South, declining in the Northeast and West. So my overall opinion is the market's just flat.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Well, I had an appraisal the other day, and I was asking the appraiser, how's business? How are orders? Are you seeing things coming in? Oh, yes, super busy. Had a big jump. And what he told me was a lot of his appraisals are refis right now, which I thought was really interesting.
Refis?
Because people that bought a couple of years ago at 8% are now refining down into the low 6s.
Yeah, because we'd had that dip.
Yeah, because we had that dip. So they're jumping on these refis.
And just think, if that was in the last year or two, they got the house 5-10% cheaper than today.
Yeah.
So they were smart.
They were smart. Now they're refining. What do we always say? Don't get so hooked on the interest rate because you can refi. People are refining down to that 6% now, into the low 6s. So, yeah. So it was an interesting conversation.
It just amazes me on what I think is going on in this market. And I still personally believe, because we got busy again, but we got busy again when people started noticing the rates have gone down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, and there's talk that, okay, the Fed's going to cut the rate.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk that the Fed's gonna cut the rate.
Fed's going to cut the rate.
I don't know how much, but
Well, we'll be.
and I saw VA. VA was down. Now I gotta look. I haven't looked for a couple of days again, but VA was under 6.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, VA was like 5.84 or something. Like it was down. I was
Well,
shocked.
I mean, we'll
And-
find out about the Fed next week.
Yeah.
Because the Fed meets on the 16th and 17th. So, I mean, we're really 1 week. You don't think about it. Because last week was such a short week.
Yeah,
You
it was
know,
that
you get Monday off.
holiday week,
Yeah.
and then it seems like just it goes fast that first week.
Yeah, exactly.
Because September always goes fast. Well, September's always a blur, and this year
Well,
more than ever.
And it was really weird having the first day of September after being Labor Day.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what it is.
I think really that first day, September 1st, was Labor Day. So having that was just, because usually it's not September 1st. It's usually like the 5th or the 6th, you know what I mean? It's the first weekend in September.
Yeah,
But having really the weekend in August really kind of just throws you off. And it
Yeah.
it was such a short week last week. So, yeah, these numbers are pretty interesting. Focusing a little more on the Midwest. So Midwest saw a 4% decrease month over month in home sales in July. And see, that's weird because I was busier, I thought, in July than I was in June. You know what I'm
oh,
saying?
definitely. I was busier in July.
Yeah, I mean,
July and August,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
a 1.3% increase year over year. So we're still up year over year, but that month to month rolling months. So I think some agents were busy in June, some agents were busy in July. I must have took the latter of it. Or maybe I was just busy in June and was closing them in July and didn't realize it.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's just interesting to see where everything is going in the market. So there is talk that there's a market crisis going on. And history shows the housing market always recovers. So now that the market is slowing down, homeowners who haven't sold at the price they were hoping for are increasingly pulling their homes off the market, according to the latest data from Realtor.com. The number of homeowners taking their homes off the market is up 38% since the start of the year and 48% of the same time from last June. For every 100 new listings in June, about 21 were taken off the market. That's amazing to me.
So now and to that point, I was looking at, I have per Inman, a change in market days.
Yeah.
And this is, they looked back from July of 2024 to July of 2025.
Okay.
Days on market. The biggest changes were like around Houston, Dallas, Phoenix, LA, mostly southern cities. You know, during the pandemic, where did everybody go? They ran to the Sun
South.
Belt.
Yeah.
So now days on market are changing, and they're up roughly 12 to 15 days on market longer.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem like
Which
a huge...
isn't huge, and that's why I caution everybody about this clickbait, because okay, if they were on market for 30 days and now they're on market for 42, month supply is not, you know what I mean?
Well, and you know what I think the problem with that is too, is it's creating in these buyers the wrong impression in their head. Because you start talking about market supply and the supply is up and all this other stuff, so buyers are coming in the market thinking they're supposed to be getting a deal. And that they should be offering 10 or 20% under list price because, well, the market's horrible. No, it's not. It's not horrible. The market is actually pretty decent and still technically a seller's market.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you look at month supply in Will County. We talked about it last month. It was like 1.7.
Yeah. So let's say it goes up 15 days. Okay, now it's still 2 months supply. Yeah, that's the whole point. Is okay. Well, we're getting a little stretching room. Like you might actually be able to show 3 or 4 houses at a showing instead of one.
Well, here's an interesting on this article, and that is, while slowdowns can be painful at the moment, history does tell us it doesn't last forever. All right? And history repeats itself, and the proof is from the past. Okay? So basically, here are some of the notable times when home sales dropped significantly. 1980s, mortgage rates climbed past 18%. Buyers stopped shopping cold. Sales crawled for years, but as soon as the rates came back down, sales surged back and the market found its footing again. Mm-hmm. That was in the 80s. All right? 2008, the great financial crisis was one of the toughest housing downturns in history. Sales and prices both dropped hard. Still, sales rebounded once the economy recovered. Yep. All right? 2020, during COVID, sales disappeared overnight and many people had to put their plans on hold. Yet a recovery was faster than anyone expected, with a surge of buyers re-entering the market as soon as the restrictions eased. That was not sales disappearing overnight. That was regulations freezing all sales. I disagree with the way that's written.
Well,
that was the government stopping everything.
They didn't say who or why it stopped. They just said during the COVID period.
And it didn't. And for here, maybe that's why we didn't see that 50 or 60 point run up. We didn't shut down the market.
Right.
All right. A lot of these, California, Colorado, some of those that shut down the market, I think they did create themselves an artificial bubble, because then all these people came rushing in to get the price wherever.
Well, I don't know. I that might have been part of it. I would agree, but I think mostly people were looking to get space. Yes. So they were going from highly populated areas to less densely populated areas. Yes. So they were running to.
They wanted a bigger house, a bigger yard. They wanted swings for kids. They wanted a Zoom room for whatever, or offices for their meetings and stuff, because they were all working from home.
The kids were going to school at home. Everything was from home, so they wanted more space.
Yep, everything wanted more space.
Yep, and where do you find that? You find that in less densely populated areas, like where they were going, and they wanted someplace where they could be outside and all that. Again, Sunbelt. So that's where it kind of artificially went up, because it went so fast and so hard, and all these people from California and places where housing is a lot more expensive were taking advantage of these lower cost houses, and in turn then driving up the prices.
So the article continues. The lesson is clear. No matter the cause, the market always rebounds. Today's situation, where we stand now. Over the past few years, home sales have been sluggish, and one big reason is affordability. Mortgage rates rose at a record-break pace in 2022. Home prices were climbing at the same time. The combinations put buying out of reach for many people, and demand slowed. Home sales do too. All right?
Yep.
The outlook, why things are improving. Here's the encouraging part. Forecasts show sales are expected to pick up again moving into 2026. Last year, just about 4 million homes were sold, shown in the graph below, and this year is looking very similar, but the average of the latest forecast is from Fannie Mae, the Mortgage Bankers Association, and National Association of Realtors show experts believe there will be around 4.6 million homes sold in 2026. So that's the biggest thing, is they're looking at going for 4 million a year in the last 2 years. They think we're going to hit 4.6 next year in the forecasting.
Hey, 500,000? Well, I'll take it.
That could be 10,000 more houses in Chicago. And seriously. I think I would take it. That could be a deal or two. You know, you're talking, that's one more deal for every 4 real estate agents.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, not all 40,000 real estate agents out there are huffing it, roughing it, you know,
Yeah.
a hard time. So usually the 20% that's doing all the work is going to get the majority of that extra 10 grand or 10,000 houses.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a fact of the market. So it's an interesting dichotomy that they're pointing out. I'm wondering, I don't know. Well, if these rates do come down next week.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think it's going to matter how much.
I don't think it's going to be a mad rush, though. You're going to see people talking about, oh, hey, rates cut, good, buy now, buy now. It's not going to be that.
No.
You're going to have some people that are going to go, oh, rates went down, okay, let's move. And then you're going to have some people waiting to the December to see if they do a rate cut again. You're going to have people waiting till next year to see if they do it. It's going to be more than a trickle. I don't want to call it a trickle. So what's between a mad rush and a trickle? A flow. It's not a
flow.
It won't be a steady flow. It'll be less than a steady flow.
A jerky flow?
But it'll be a flow.
It'll be a flow. Some kind of flow.
Do you think I'm wrong on this?
No, and I think, you know, seasonally, weather has a lot to do with it, and people wanting to move during cold weather.
And I saw 2 different outlooks. I saw one that said we're going to be tons of snow and really cold. And I saw another outlook for our winter that said it's going to be mild and we're not going to have any problems.
Oh, of course.
I'm going for the mild and not have any problems. It's like, make up your mind. I mean,
you know what? It's roll some dice and let's see what happens.
If we don't have a rough, even if it's not even a rough winter, because let's be honest, we've been getting later winters.
Yes. Oh, I read an article. I've been doing a lot of reading lately. I've been
seriously, you have been.
I have been doing a lot of reading lately. Our summers have actually increased by not tons, but like by a week, 2 weeks.
When they mean summers, what do you mean, the summer weather?
Yes,
Okay.
summer weather.
Okay.
So typically the weather cools off, you know, just in mid-September, whatever. Well, it's getting pushed back. It's getting pushed back a little bit.
Okay.
In some regions more, but
We had a late start to summer this year.
Oh, it was real weird.
I remember the cold spell we had in May?
Well,
I had to turn the heat on when we just moved in the office and I was freezing.
yeah,
And that's when we found out, oh, we don't have a gas meter. Got that fixed, folks.
we do have heat this
Yes, we have
this
heat.
winter.
We have heat.
Very
we have
excited
gas.
about that.
Yes. Well, we had heat. It's just coming from somebody else. I felt bad when I found it out. So,
We have our heat this winter.
yes, we have our heat this winter. So that's always a good
And I will
thing.
be utilizing it.
You got to come into the office more often to utilize it.
I will be coming more. I'm going to be coming more.
Awesome. That's awesome. It's going to be interesting to see what these rate cuts do and where the market's going to respond. I expect us to get a little busier. I honestly think we could do more than 4.6. I honestly do.
Yeah. Well, by the end of the year, in this year, no.
No, not this year. Not this year.
No.
We're going to hit 4. We're on pace to do 4. Everybody, they said we were going to do 4.6 last year.
Yeah,
if you remember.
we didn't make it.
And I'm like, we're not going to do 4. I didn't think we were going to do 4.6.
No.
Everything.
I'm shocked we're making. Well, I'm not shocked we're making 4, but
You would have asked me in April or May, I would tell you I'd be shocked we're making 4. Because the data, I'm sorry, when we were in April and May, it was
brutal.
we had a really rough start.
Yes, we did.
Really rough start to the year. So,
It picked up pretty quick though.
yeah.
So, yep. Yep.
We did that. We still have August numbers. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. You know what we haven't done is Bolingbrook. Have we done Bolingbrook in August?
I need to start writing it down, what we're doing.
Seriously, somebody needs to. All right, well, we're going to go over Bolingbrook again.
Let's talk about Bolingbrook.
All right, so average sales price in Bolingbrook is steadily moving up in the last 5 years. We're at 390,652. That is a 3.9% average or increase year over year, while the median sales price is 367,250. That is up 4.9% year over year. Original list price on the median is 394,950. That is a 7.2% increase in the price.
Wow.
The median list price is up 7.2 from last year, and you can see there's been a good jump. It was rather flat at the beginning of 25, and then just kind of spiked and started moving up.
Yeah, it's really gained some ground this year.
So I wonder, you know what? This is all construction types. Let me look at resale. So the new there's some new construction in there. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
So the new construction now, but still, you got a 5.3% increase in list price from last year. A little bit more.
Still healthy.
Yeah, that's a little more healthy. Not as severe as the 7. Average list price is up 2.7 to 395,979 on resale only. Your market time in Bolingbrook is 14 days. That is a 55.6% increase over last year. So, I'm okay with that, considering that would have put you August of last year. We were at 9
days.
9 days. Your market time was 9 days. So you're at 14. Live with the 55% increase in market time.
Now that's clickbait.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. All right. The average market time is 33 days, and that is a 32% increase over last August, which was at 25 days. So you went from 25 days to 33 days. You're selling your house in a month. You're fine. No worries. Relax. Everything's good. So, month supply in Bolingbrook is at 1.3 months. That is a 44% increase over last August, which was at 0.9. So you went to 1.3 months to 0.9. You're okay. Everything's fine. There's nothing to be panicking about at this point. With these numbers, we're going to get back up to 2.5 months worth of inventory, folks. It is going to happen. It should happen.
I was just going to say, it should happen. Yes, you want it to be.
Yeah, we want appreciation and growth, but we also want affordable housing. And it's a fine line to walk. I don't want to see houses prices go down, but I also don't want to see increases at 20 or 30% because there's nothing else to buy.
Right. Nobody can afford that.
Yeah.
So, and I get being a seller, you want to make as much money as you can, but at some point, you're pricing people out of the market.
Well,
so it can only go up so far, so fast.
And when you look at it, guess what? Bolingbrook sold 648 houses in August. All right, now they're down 6.1% in sales. All right, so they did move down. All right, but a lot of it had to do with the inventory going down for so long.
Yeah. And
now you're looking at the prices going up. So that's the new effect on that. Home sales, we had homes for sale that are up to 74 houses. All right, 74 units, not even houses, units. That's a 37% increase. New listings were a 5.6% increase to 965. So you finished the month off with 74 houses out of 965 new listings. So showings to contract, you're looking at 13 days. There's been no change year over year. It's been sitting at 13 days on the median. On the average, you're looking at 20 days. It's a 5.3% increase. Showings to contract, or not 20 days, 20 showings to contract. Median was 13 showings to contract. Showings per listing, you're getting about 10.8 showings per listing, down 6.1%.
That's a lot of showings. That's a lot of people looking.
Yeah, we're still
got a good amount of buyers out there.
We're still trucking away, and it's really kind of about the same amount of buyers you were seeing around the beginning of 2021, and nobody was freaking out then. Everybody was happy and glad. Granted, we were coming out of the COVID lockdown stuff, and you had people, still moving in that direction. But yeah, it's great. So, all right. So buyers have some time now to make their offers and make their bids. And we're going to talk about that right after the break. Keep it here with Get Real with Eddie.
Are you a real estate agent ready to take your career to the next level? Tired of feeling like just another number in the office? It's time to join a brokerage that's invested in you. Exit Real Estate Specialist. At Exit, we don't just offer a desk, we offer growth, mentorship, and the tools you need to build lasting success. Led by Eddie Ruettiger, designated managing broker, we focus on helping agents create generational wealth, not just close deals. Imagine having the support of cutting-edge technology, top-tier training, and a culture where your success is celebrated. Plus, with Exit's unique residual income opportunities, you're not just earning commissions, you're building your future. Ready to grow? Ready to thrive? Join Exit Real Estate Specialist today. Call Eddie Ruettiger directly at 815-823-5478 or visit www.exitrealestatespecialist.com to learn more. Your future in real estate starts here.
Welcome to the Lions Club. Being a lion means knowing that kindness matters. We believe in changing the world by serving the needs of our local communities. More than 1.4 million lions around the world are responding to local and global challenges with kindness and care. Come volunteer with us. Your Lions journey starts here. The Crest Hill Lions Club invites you to reach out to your local Lions Club to learn about how you can be a part of a community and bringing passionate, kind-hearted people together to serve local needs. They build relationships that lead to opportunities. In short, when lions serve, life improves, and the community grows. Grow with us. The Crest Hill Lions Club would also like to thank our sponsors who help with our yearly events, such as the car show and picnic at St. Joe's Park, and those who attend and support our Easter egg hunts, Shanahan Bingo, and many more events. The Crest Hill Lions Club meets the first and third Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. For more information on being a lion, go to lionsclub.org to start your journey today. That's lionsclub.org.
It's Eddie Ruettiger from Exit Real Estate Specialists.
And Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Thinking about selling your home? Don't just list it, leverage it with Eddie Ruettiger, designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialists. Eddie puts powerful marketing strategy behind every sale, featuring professional photography, detailed floor plans, immersive 3D virtual tours, and dynamic video walkthroughs that make your home stand out. With targeting online campaigns, social media exposure, and proven strategies, Eddie attracts serious buyers to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. Plus, you'll always be in the loop with clear, constant communication. Ready to sell with confidence? Call Eddie Ruettiger at 815-823-5478. That's 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com. Eddie Ruettiger, Strategic Marketing. Stand out results. 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com today.
Stocks may succeed, stocks may fail. Real estate is always there. It's Get Real with Eddie.
All right, so from running around with your hair on fire
Blah!
to having some time to breathe.
Yes.
That is the great definition of the market. So homes aren't flying off the market anymore. Now, you guys were just hearing us before the break talking about median days in Bolingbrook. Here's the national stuff from Realtor.com. All right? In 2020 One, median was 35 days on the market in July. 34 days in 2022. In 2025, it was 58 days. In Bolingbrook's market time, what was it?
40.
33 on the average. What was the median?
Oh, you mean back then?
14. Well, today.
Oh, yeah.
14
Oh, okay.
today.
Days on market.
Mm-hmm. So, we are still cranking away better than the national when it comes to a lot of the data points.
Mm-hmm.
This means you now have more time to make a decision than you have had in the last 5 years.
Yes.
You have time to think, time to negotiate, time to make a smart move without all the pressure. Because honestly, how many of you bought a house in 2021 and you hate the house? I know you're listening. I know you're out there. You bought a house, you didn't do your due diligence, you didn't have a home inspection, didn't have a radon inspection, you didn't have this done, you didn't do that, you didn't do what everything you should have done because you wanted that house so bad. Maybe someone told you not to do it. I know it wasn't me and I know it wasn't Nancy.
One May.
Because at no point did we ever tell people to stop doing home inspections.
Always. Maybe you were going as is and you weren't going to request repairs,
Yep.
but I would never, ever in a million years recommend you not doing a home inspection.
It was take it or leave it.
Yep.
You go in, you do your inspection, you know what you're getting, take it or leave it.
Yep.
That was that simple. So, I know there's people out there that they bought a house and they hate them.
Yeah.
And so now might be the time to start looking again. Now might be the time to, all right, let's do this. As Bankrate puts it, for years, buyers have been racing to snag homes because of the fierce competition. But the market's cooled off a bit now, and that gives buyers some breathing room. Homes are staying listed longer, so buyers can slow down, weigh their options, make a confident decision.
Well, and again, I think I pointed this out maybe last week. It's nice to be able to take buyers out to see multiple properties. We actually have buyers tours. It's not just one here this day and one here that day and one a week from now. And then you race like a bunch of kids on 4-year-olds on a soccer field, like a bunch of little bees running to the ball, running to the house, and everybody has to hurry up and put in an offer. Now you have a few to choose from. It's so much better.
Yep, it's exactly what it is. You have time to negotiate. You have time to move on these.
No more 4-year-olds on the soccer field. Just saying.
It's a really good description of what the market was like, honestly. I mean, it really was.
That's what I felt like.
While national headlines might suggest a buyer's market is taking hold, the recent reality on the ground depends heavily on where and what you're trying to buy. Local trends can diverge sharply from national averages, especially when you factor in price ranges, property type, and post-pandemic market dynamics. And I think that's a big aspect, is the post-market dynamics.
Yeah.
All right? So you are seeing Florida at 86 days. 86 days.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that would be still, according to the definition, a seller's market.
Yeah.
That's 3 months of inventory. And you hear how much.
A normalized market.
But you hear how much people talk about how Florida's market is horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Not according to this data. If we're looking at it, this is still a seller's market.
Yeah.
Unless we're changing the definition of a seller's market.
Yeah. Historically, it's not bad. It's just that we got so used to having this crazy market. That's not normal.
Now, when you're according to July, this is median days on market from July 2025. And Illinois, I don't see anybody. It looks like we're number one.
With 37?
We have 37. Rhode Island has 37 days also. I just picked that one up.
Yeah.
Wisconsin has 39.
Again, the Midwest, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
The Midwest is really still very strong.
Indiana 45, Ohio 39, Michigan 42, Wisconsin 39, Minnesota 44. Iowa is 54, and Missouri is 52. So when you look at that, everything around us, Kentucky 51, Tennessee is 60. There is a lot of traffic, a lot of movement going on, a lot of things that are just... So it is coming down to your typical and your personal market and where you're at.
Yeah, and price point.
But I think we read something wasn't it last week, where 1 in 5, it's 20% are getting multiple offers on the properties.
Yeah.
I think we read it last week.
I think that was last week. Yeah.
Honestly,
but it's more than that here.
I think it's more. Yeah, I want to say we're still close to about 30%.
Yeah, I would say 30 to 40%.
You think 40?
Mm-hmm. But again, it depends. It depends on the property. If it's ready to go and move-in ready, you're getting multiple offers and you're going under contract super fast. If you're got some issues with the property, whether it's just outdated or maybe there's some things that need to be repaired, then it's going to be slower to sell.
Speaking of something that should not be slow to sell.
Yes.
2617 Ruth Fitzgerald Drive in Plainfield will be coming to the market shortly. It is a 3-bedroom, 3-bath for $325,000. This is a ranch home with a 2-car garage, well-maintained, wonderful deck and concrete work around the house. Some amazing features when it comes to the what's the word I'm looking for today? I'm scrambling. The plants and flowers and stuff.
Oh, landscape?
The landscaping. Thank you. Some amazing landscaping out front. So yeah, this is definitely ranch house, $325,000 with a basement, full
That's
basement.
really pretty.
Yes. So
how big is it?
What was the square footage on this one? I don't remember off the top of my head. I want to say we were around 16, 17. Oh no, there it is, 1264. I'm sorry. It just seemed so much bigger. It's a really nice layout.
But it has a basement. So 1264 with a basement is not bad.
No, it's not. And there's a shed in the
bad.
back too. There's a shed out back. So, so it's definitely a good property to take a look at. So this will be coming to the market soon. If you want to get in on the first to see, you can give me a text at 815-823-5478, and we can put you on the list, first to show list, once we have it ready to go to the market. So we're working on that and going from there. So, all right. We've talked about it before, and I think we should talk about it again.
What should we talk about?
Could condos be a win for you in today's market?
I think they're a great option.
All right, we're going to talk about it after we get back from the break. Keep it here with Get Real with Eddie.
Are you a real estate agent ready to take your career to the next level? Tired of feeling like just another number in the office? It's time to join a brokerage that's invested in you. Exit Real Estate Specialist. At Exit, we don't just offer a desk, we offer growth, mentorship, and the tools you need to build lasting success. Led by Eddie Ruettiger, designated managing broker, we focus on helping agents create generational wealth, not just close deals. Imagine having the support of cutting-edge technology, top-tier training, and a culture where your success is celebrated. Plus, with Exit's unique residual income opportunities, you're not just earning commissions, you're building your future. Ready to grow? Ready to thrive? Join Exit Real Estate Specialist today. Call Eddie Ruettiger directly at 815-823-5478. or visit www.exitrealestatespecialist.com to learn more. Your future in real estate starts here.
Welcome to the Lions Club. Being a lion means knowing that kindness matters. We believe in changing the world by serving the needs of our local communities. More than 1.4 million lions around the world are responding to local and global challenges with kindness and care. Come volunteer with us. Your Lions journey starts here. The Crest Hill Lions Club invites you to reach out to your local Lions Club to learn about how you can be a part of a community and bringing passionate, kind-hearted people together to serve local needs. They build relationships that lead to opportunities. In short, when lions serve, life improves, and the community grows. Grow with us. The Crest Hill Lions Club would also like to thank our sponsors who help with our yearly events, such as the car show and picnic at St. Joe's Park, and those who attend and support our Easter egg hunts, Shanahan Bingo, and many more events. The Crest Hill Lions Club meets the first and third Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. For more information on being a lion, go to lionsclub.org to start your journey today. That's lionsclub.org.
It's Eddie Ruettiger from Exit Real Estate Specialists.
And Get Real with Eddie. I want to bring to your attention the Herbert Trackman Planetarium at Joliet Junior College. My son loves this. They offer free shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. It's perfect for stargazers. The show provides excellent astronomical instruction and entertainment for no charge. That's right, it is free on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. The planetarium features a 30-foot diameter dome, a new OmniStar digital planetarium projector. During the shows, you can enjoy sky tours using the projector and PowerPoint presentations covering a wide range of astronomical topics. For more information, please visit jjc.edu/planetarium. And for you educators out there, they are open for field trip bookings. So go to jjc.edu/planetarium.
Thinking about selling your home? Don't just list it, leverage it with Eddie Ruettiger, designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialists. Eddie puts powerful marketing strategy behind every sale, featuring professional photography, detailed floor plans, immersive 3D virtual tours, and dynamic video walkthroughs that make your home stand out. With targeting online campaigns, social media exposure, and proven strategies, Eddie attracts serious buyers to get your home sold fast and for top dollar. Plus, you'll always be in the loop with clear, constant communication. Ready to sell with confidence? Call Eddie Ruettiger at 815-823-5478. That's 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com. Eddie Ruettiger, Strategic Marketing. Stand out results. 815-823-5478. Or visit yourdwellings.com today.
You made a smart move to Get Real with Eddie, helping you make your next smart move into your next home.
Would you move into a condo?
Yeah.
Would you? I would. So I think with me and Jeanette, when we got older, so we didn't have to do grass and do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're going to do a lot of traveling. Yeah. I mean, it does make good sense. Because you're not renting, you're still building equity.
Right.
You know, you just got to find the one with the right HOA, in my opinion. You know?
Yeah. Well,
and features.
And features. And, oh, yeah, I'd totally move into a condo. My parents lived in a condo when they moved out of their final house.
Would you go 55 and older?
Oh, yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
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 It's like being on a cruise ship, I swear.
Yeah. Some of these places are awesome.
Yeah.
They've got so many amenities. And
well, you've been showing a lot to 55 and older, haven't you?
A good portion of my clientele is 55 and older.
Yeah, and I've got a couple that are 55 and older, looking at that option also, trying to figure out what's out there and what's going on and things along those lines.
Yeah.
So.
And I think there's. If you were real social, if you like to do things, you know.
If you're antisocial, you just want to be at home by yourself, I don't know if it's worth the HOA fees.
No, but if you're into swimming and crafting and all the activities that they have, then absolutely, it's a built-in friendly atmosphere. Like you said, it's like a cruise ship.
It is. Literally, and I was out showing Caroline Lakes, and they were driving by on their golf cart, And they literally stopped and said, "It's a great neighborhood. Move in."
Oh yeah, people are so friendly in those neighborhoods.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, and it was hysterical. And we started talking to that neighbor, and she's like, "No one told me how awesome this was, and how great it was, and how this and that." And I started asking. I said, because there was a lot of things that got shut down because of COVID. And I'm like, have you guys gotten back to like going to the Blackhawks games together? And because I remember they used to have Blackhawks
tours
games.
And all kinds
Yeah.
of they'd go on the bus and do their thing. Yeah.
And she's like, she goes, I don't know a snowbird, so she's like, I got about a month left and I'm out of here. And I'm like, okay, well that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it'll probably come down to where the little man ends up when he gets older. And if he ends up moving out of state, I'm pretty sure we'll be moving out of state too.
Oh, I'm pretty sure about that.
Oh, yeah. I have no doubt my wife will chase him around the country no matter what. Oh, well, you're moving to Australia? Okay, I guess Dad and Mom are coming to Australia. I completely see it happening.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Which is fine. I don't mind it. I mean, I have to be honest, the kid is a pleasure to be around.
But that's the thing.
Yeah.
He's grown up.
Dad will have to keep Mom and I'm probably, okay, let him have his own life a little bit. So, but still, yeah. Right now, condos are one of the most buyer-friendly parts of the market. Condo inventory is up, and that means more choices. According to the National Association of Realtors, there are 94,000 condo sales right now. That's the second highest amount we've seen in the last 3 years. Just remember the national figure. That's exactly the number that is going to vary based on what you're looking to buy. Intriguing. I'm wondering. All right, hold on a second. Let's go back.
I would totally do a condo.
Will County.
Just has to be
And
big
let's look.
enough.
Let's look at condo. And we want month supply. Month supply on resale condos in Will County. It is at 1.4 in Will County for August. And that it has not been at 1.4 since March of 2021.
Yeah.
They are right. Well, 1.4 doesn't seem like a lot.
Did you see that clickbait? 100% it's gone up.
It's gone up. Yeah, the inventory for
Month
condos.
supply, 100%.
And that's probably because people are wanting to get into single-family houses. So, I mean, that is definitely a clickbait.
Well, if you have 2 for sale and you get 4 for sale, that's 100%, so.
So in Will County, how many closings did we have on condos last month? 343. This is the whole county, so. Yeah, 343.
Yeah, I think it's a great alternative.
38 were available at the end of the month. That's a 90% increase from last year. 38 condos for the entire county.
Yeah, that's not many. It's not many.
And so if you're sitting there going, oh, we don't have a housing crisis. We had 38 condos available for the entire county at the end of August.
Yeah, and that's what I meant by varied housing.
Yeah.
We need to have condos for people like me who don't want to live in I want the equity, but I don't want the whole
Grass and snow.
giant yard and the pool and all that anymore. Starting to get burnt out on it. Although I gotta say, Labor Day weekend, having all them babes and them littles in the pool, that was a good time.
It's the amount of work versus the amount of reward. It's the ROI. It all comes down to ROI, no matter what. Whether you're selling, buying a house, or enjoying your house.
Yeah.
The amount of work you guys put into that pool every year versus the amount of what you get out of it with the kids and the grandkids.
Yeah.
I mean, because you guys have a good, 2-3 parties for the family every year?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least 2. We used to have 4 or 5, but it just, everybody's split up now. It's harder now.
Well, and the
busy.
grandkids are getting older. And the
Well-
older they get, the more activities they have.
Well, we got the first one that went off to college, but we also have another one due in December. So we're getting the 2.0s rotating through now.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep. So they have to experience the pool too, you know.
Redfin, so prices are cooling and buyers hold more negotiating power now. Redfin explains condo buyers in many cities may be able to find sellers who are willing to give concessions and or sell for less than their asking price. So condos prices dipped 1.3% in June nationally compared to last year, and over half of the top 100 U.S. metros saw condo prices drop slightly year over year. Well, that was not us.
No.
I mean, looking at Will County, even if I take off Will and look at the entire MLS, all right, sales prices, sale prices on, make it condos, still steadily going up, and that includes everything in the condo market in downtown Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, so that downtown Chicago market, and this is the entire MLS, is up 5.8% year over year. A 275,000 is the median sales price for a condo in the MLS area.
I would love a condo downtown Chicago.
You know, I had I saw one.
I thought about it.
Great
It's
recession.
So close. Yeah.
Great recession. It was literally at the end of the Mag Mile. All right, right in the Loop area.
Mm-hmm.
It was a studio. Okay.
Yeah.
For $31,000. A studio for $31,000. What else do you need in Chicago other than a studio for $31,000 for like a crash pad? So you can drive into the city, park your car overnight.
Oh, that's what we did, a couple of weeks ago? We went to see Yo-Yo Ma at the Pritzker.
Did you really?
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't know you were going to see Yo-Yo Ma.
Oh, yeah. It was amazing. A perfect night. It was in the Pritzker Pavilion. We stayed at, I'll plug the hotel, the Arlo, which was literally
nice
kitty
hotel.
corner across the street.
Yeah, it's a nice
so
hotel.
It's very convenient, and because we didn't feel like driving home.
Yeah. It's when you're young, it's only an hour drive. When you're old, it's an hour drive.
Well, and we had a late dinner, so we're finishing dinner at 10 o'clock at night. Do you really think we wanted to drive home at that point? No.
All right, so keep condos on your list of options moving forward, because who knows, it might work for you, especially if you're not into, cutting grass and snow. Let's be honest, it's better than renting. You're still building equity, and we do have facilities around here. I mean, my favorite one there. That is a true condo. It has an indoor garage, and it has a pool house, indoor pool. Mm-hmm. So it's one of my favorite condos, and they're last I saw they were around $200,000 over there.
Yeah.
On their price. So I mean, there are options.
There are condos around. There are condos.
Mm-hmm. There are options.
And there's 55, plenty of 55 plus.
Yep. And I sold one that was
around.
Yep. And there's plenty of non-55 plus too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I sold one this year that was we got it for under $200,000. I mean, my clients thought they got a great deal, and they were really, really happy. So. All right, that wraps it up for Get Real with Eddie. Don't forget, check us out online 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at GetRealWithEddie.com. That's GetRealWithEddie.com.
Thanks for listening to Get Real with Eddie. The views and opinions expressed are those of the host and guests and do not constitute legal, financial, or real estate advice. Listeners should consult appropriate professionals regarding their individual circumstances. Eddie Ruettiger and affiliated parties are not liable for actions taken based on this content. Eddie Ruettiger is the designated managing broker of Exit Real Estate Specialist, Illinois license number 481-014247, located at 2405 Essington Road, Uden, Joliet, Illinois 60435. Exit Real Estate Specialists is an equal housing opportunity provider. Each Exit office is independently owned and operated. To join an Exit office, call Eddie at 815-823-5478.